Hello and welcome back to Factorio Space Exploration and Krastorio 2. Today we are finishing up our beautiful Energy Science Pack 2 build. Speaking of, we need a loading station here for the science itself. Why is that tilted to the side? Oh no, it's just a different kind of warehouse. That's fine. This is Science Pack 2. That's gonna go in there. And that's gonna go in there. So I think what we do here is we don't do this. We're just gonna accept that this is gonna go on the same belt here. I'm gonna take it up. And then we're gonna take it here. And then once we get to here somewhere, we're gonna do junk data card. And that's gonna go on the right. And I think that's not it, but this is. Okay, we'll take it a little bit further then. And you'll just go in there. And then the science will just go in here. That's pretty decent, I feel like. Now we need to deal with this as well. Now, this is atomic data. I don't think this is going to be used anywhere else. That's terrible. We'll do that. And then this will go all the way up here somewhere. We can merge this with this one, really. Like so. Well, actually, you know what? This needs to go in here. So we're gonna merge it here, which is fine. That's just gonna be a straight line in there. Right. Can I see this one? Okay, you are going up here. This one. We need to put. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it, is it? We need to go up here. Take this out. We're gonna do a splitter here. And then that's fine. No, why am I merging these? That's incorrect. Am I stupid or what? This is what I need to be merging. So these two need to be merged. I could have merged them over here and brought it over, but it doesn't matter. This is going to be a right priority. So we're going to only output this when we need to. I think we're still struggling with some of these modules up here. We can just go over here and probably do that ourselves. You are now able to craft these pretty well. Yeah. That's correct. We did not finish this at all. Like, why is that filling up? We have so much cooling here. We do. And this is already a fairly long pipe as well. So I think what we do here... Is there anywhere we can have this that has power? Probably not. I'm just gonna put it here, not gonna lie. Then we'll put power here for it. It cuts it down a lot. Okay. So these things up here. You're gonna need holmium cable. This is important to us. So, actually, gonna do this. We're gonna drag this holmium cable up here. Very nicely, very neatly. And then we'll do this as well. So that's the holmium cable coming in. That's all fine and good. Now we need to take this out. Here. And we need to merge this to a belt. And we'll just not drag it here, I guess. whatever. That's gonna go in there. You need a proton stream, which I think is similar to this, if I had to guess. If I had to guess, this is proton stream. So you need about 8,000 of this per minute. What are we making here? It's like 20k. Yeah. Okay. So we don't need a lot. But we definitely need some. How are we doing with these? Yeah, we do have a couple of these cards, not gonna lie. Missing blank tech cards though. But 2 trains for that. And we should be good to go. So how are we doing on the train front? We are out of trains yet again. Let's sort that out if we can. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait until this is complete. So, meanwhile, I looked at the scrap build that we have, and I want to make some changes to it. So I don't feel like it needs to be expanded upon. It's up, it's up, it's up. I feel like the benefit of having the good modules in this is not really warranted. Because I know 3 of this was almost a full belt. And now we're going to be able to do 4 and get a full belt. So I'm going to do this. So this is then going to be a full belt. And I'm just going to do this instead. And we'll take this. No. We'll put that here. We'll put that there. That's going to be powered as well. No problem. And 4 of this will output a very small amount of resources. So it's not that bad. Now, scrap. I did prepare a little bit beforehand here. We have 200,000 scrap or so in the base right now. We should deal with that if we can. Oh, we're doing some research again. Noise. So this means we can just get that done. Now, contaminated scrap. I don't know to what extent we're gonna get contaminated scrap. So I think we're gonna play this safe. And we're just gonna do similar. Similar build to what we did with scrap. With 4 scrap with 4 input stations. Just to be safe. If we only have 1 train running, so be it. But we want to have the... No, that's fine. These will not be this. And that's fine. Because this will be regulated here, and this is not filled up enough yet. Which is all well and good. We do have some junk data cards, but not that much. We have 14k here, but not really enough to go here. And I'm wondering... This is not really running. We're struggling a bit with silicon, I think. And well, we know why we're struggling with that, and that's a stone issue. I mean, these are running full-time. And so is this. So we are getting 4 full belts out of this. It's just that we don't have enough stone, really. I'm assuming that this here is almost running out. We have 1.2 million. This is basically done. And this is basically done as well. That's unfortunate. Let's do this. I'm only gonna show something that's bigger than 1 million. So this location is good. That's 5 million. I mean, that's the only interesting location. Unless we go really, really far away. I don't like that. That's a worm. That's a worm. So, can we go here? Find these. You guys shot at the same fucking thing. It's the problem with having multiple of these. Okay, so they couldn't actually find any new targets. which means I am fairly safe to do this. I'm just gonna go all the way down here, I think, yeah. Oh, this is so much better than trying to place this manually. Hopefully they can finish that while we do some other stuff. Now, we are eating almost a full belt of this. And hopefully we'll be working off some of the scrap debt that we have collected over some time here. So going back to energy science number 2. We need to make the proton stream. Now I think we said we needed 8,000 or so. And it's looking to be 2 builds of this. And we're gonna need 10k of this. So this here is a little bit of overkill. For this. By about double. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna go take this here so we don't forget it. And we have 16. So we're not gonna need the full amount here. So I think we just get rid of 8. Probably don't want to do this. Just gonna do that. And then the output will just go in here, yeah? So then we need to find the lithium that we have down here. And this needs to go here. I think it would be pretty reasonable to go here as the easiest way to access this lithium. You don't need anything, you just need the proton stream. You actually need lithium as well. So the big question here is, how much lithium do we need? This is going to eat an insignificant amount of lithium. Okay. And this eats also an insignificant amount of lithium. It just needs to get there. Okay. And then this needs to just connect there. And that should be most of that done. We do, however, need the supercooled thermal fluid for both of these builds. So this is going to eat 4,000 per minute. This is also going to eat 4,000 per minute. If we look here, oh, I don't think we needed a super cold version of this, which is interesting. So this is what we get. This is what we get. This we can dump out here. Realistically. Just by doing this. So I'm just gonna do super cold here. I'm not gonna do anything else. That's gonna be handled by this part here. You can cool 17k. You can make 3k, which is good. How did I make this mistake here? 1, 2, 3 and a half. Yeah, no. One, 2, 3. 4. That should have been it. But we're rectifying that mistake, which is fine. We need to get some power going. We'll put it there. We need a lot more than this, my guy. These don't consume any kind of power at all, which is fine. So even with this, it's only going to make 3k. So what I'm seeing is we need to get the double. We need to get the double. And this here pipe is not that long, so it's just gonna go in there. And then the output for this I think it's still gonna hit them, yeah? So I just want to drag this here, yeah? So this ends up here. And then we drag it all the way here, I think. And then this output it needs to go here. Okay, that matches really well. And then this needs to go here. this needs to go here. And we'll need to make a little bit of a jump there. And you're gonna fill that pipe up insanely quick. So here we can make 6K. That's not enough. We're gonna need 8K. Man. That's some bull. So we need to make even more. And this alone is gonna make 20K. So this cooling here is genuinely not enough. That's what I'm seeing. We might have to invest the big boy modules in that to make this fit. Okay. That's good. Oh man. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Okay. Four, 8, 1200 per minute. That should be fine still. Okay, so we're gonna have to find a as neat looking solution for this as possible. Which is gonna be annoying to say the least. So what I'm gonna do here is we're gonna merge the junk data cards in here. This is gonna be contaminated scrap. Okay. So then we've dealt with 2 of these. Contaminated scrap needs to go all the way up here. I'm gonna just take this here. Not like this, but like that. So contaminated scrap goes up there. Junk data cards go up there. Force field data is one of the things that we need to get out here as well. Which we can fairly easily do. Where's our blank tech cards? This is blank tech cards. So we're gonna have to separate them here. We're gonna have to do this. Blank tech card. This needs to just loop back into here. And then what remains is something that needs to go here first. And then here second. And we need to merge this with something else that comes from here. I think we'll do this. Right, that's too far of a gap here. You know what? This, I don't want that either way. Let's do this first. I don't even think I bother with that. So, output, output. 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 We'll do this. We'll take this. Take this. Go there. Go there. Just go there with those. This needs to go in here and find this. Okay. You can see we're having some power issues here as well. We need to jump this bad boy. Okay, nice. So, trains. I need you to be... I don't remember what card it is that you need to be. You need to go up and depot circuit condition. That's all I know. Up, depot, circuit condition. Go. It's electromagnetic field data and polarization. So this guy needs to be electromagnetic field data. You're gonna go to passive provider full cargo. Okay, where did the other train go? So the polarization thing is what we need. Polarization data. Polarization data. Full cargo. Go. So this bad boy comes here. This polarization data is struggling because of blank tech cards, yeah? And then this was electromagnetic empty cargo. And this is polarization empty cargo. We can add this now. That's fine. We have some contaminated scrap here as well. You should not be open right now. You should be doing this. You should definitely not be open. Okay. Nice. Now to take a look at this. You have 16k insight. You're gonna go deal with that. We have nothing here, and that's because of blank tech cards. Do we have any? We have a few, but I am not impressed. I mean, this is 15k. And how much did we have up here? Or nothing, basically. So this is doing its thing. Right, we do have 4k here. This gives a not insignificant amount either. This does give 1300 per minute. I mean, not bad. I think this gives us more than this. Yeah, it does. And this can clean 1500 per minute. So this is quite effective as well. How are we doing with the scrappies? The scrappies are doing pretty well. This should be a transport belt. Looks like it is as well. And we are working off that scrap, so that's really good. Let's take a detour over here. You need a lot of materials, I see. So, where was the other stone? Alright, this was all the way down here. I see. So we're gonna need to go like here, maybe. Then up. At least here, I think. So we are gonna have to change a couple of these things here. But that's okay. I don't mind that much. It's just gonna take some time for that to do its thing. Okay, so we have 7k here. You are likely to go into this one, I guess. This one is still full. Or well, full is let's say that's a strong word. Well, yeah, you're going up there, which means you can go over here. So we'll fill both of these up with a couple of blank tech cards just to see that things are working as intended. Hopefully. So I'm gonna need more of these catalogs. Like, badly. This is full. We do need this, though. And I think that's just blank tech cards. So is this and this. Well, this here seems to be working fairly well. You did get a delivery of blank tech cards. You are doing your thing. You are not doing your thing. Because we have run out of this. This has not been transferring things back, which has now become a problem. Okay. Although I have to say, there's not a lot of this fluid. I mean, there's a lot in these, I guess. So how much do we have here? This is pretty much full. No, man. I don't want you to go there. I definitely want you to go up there first. This train needs to be updated, preferably. A lot more needed here than in the other spot. Okay, nice. This here is also not really enough, right? This here is really not enough. Or this. I'm gonna be completely fucking honest. This is only gonna be 12k. So we're gonna need another one here. For sure. Let's do that. We are not able to process this 8k like it is right now. And that's gonna stack up as well. That goes in there. And then the force field data. We're waiting for these two. Really. The catalog is coming along. The insight is not really. Because of the catalog, the significant data is kind of coming along. We could probably send this here. We could probably send that there, yeah. And then we have the junk data cards there and here as well. You guys are still needing modules up here or what? So you are making 9.6k. You're making 9.8k. So I mean... Fluid ingredient shortage. Why? Did I not copy this? I did. Man. What a mistake. That needs to be rectified. I'm glad we found that out. That was stupid. Okay. This looks like it's doing pretty well. This looks like it's doing pretty well. Now force field data is the only thing that we're missing from this. And that would be sending these. Just gonna send these to see that this works. We are now working off a little bit of that debt that we have. I don't think this here is gonna be enough though. One, two, three, 6 of these. Instead of 6 of these. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to invest those modules in this. I don't think it's gonna keep up. And we are getting a lot. There's 41k in here. That is rough. And since there's so little in here, it's just having a hard time pushing it out into the system. But I mean, that's fine. So it's significant data, energy insight, and science pack 1, which comes out here. Otherwise, this does look like it's working pretty well. We do need the catalog to come out from this as well, though. Which would be a loading station. So we do need this catalog to come out from this build. And we don't have that station right now. So this catalog would go primarily to the science, but then once that's done, you are going up here, ideally. And that should be all the outputs sorted for this. I think we're now officially done with Energy Science Pack 2. So next time, we're going to be tackling Energy Science Pack 3. These are things that we have and we have done previously. Like, this is a terrible fucking chance, though. You're getting a 79% chance to get junk data out of this machine. So that's fucking terrible. And then the particle stream. Ideally, we do want to fix our stone issue. Actually. Gonna put that on the corner there. We can maybe do this. Right, and then this needs to kind of chill out. So we'll just pop these in there. And then we can pop these in here as well. Nice. So that's going to help a little bit with defense. Unfortunately, this planet is very, very annoyingly hostile. Very unfortunately. Very annoyingly. So let's get a couple of these in here as well. Hopefully nothing bad is going to happen while we do this construction. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but, you know, it's fine. So we are managing to work some of this off, but it's mainly because of how much we lack the cards right now. Or data cards, sorry. We have 8K here. We have 12K here. You're gonna go to machine learning data, whatever, dude. Just gonna send you as well. So once this process starts rolling, I think our blank data card economy will be slightly better. We just need enough to start genuinely recycling them. There's only 200 here, 2.3K here, and then I think over here we have 5K, which means we probably did send a batch here that is recycling right now. Which I can see here is not really keeping up with demand. It's almost, but not exactly. If we just improve this slightly, we're going to have a little bit of an easier time because this guy can also do the work. There's a couple of them that stopped due to this. And then once we get Energy Science 3, we're going to save a little bit more of those junk data cards. And this will be really, really good. This will be really good. So we are getting close. Then obviously, this is insanely good. Only losing 5% of the cards would be a huge upgrade for us. How are we doing on insight? We are not doing, because of we're lacking the catalog from this, right? Yeah. Okay, we're getting some catalog here now. But it is slow. Anyway, so I think we're done with these builds now. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. There will be optimizations that we need to make here eventually. And yeah. Maybe beacons are gonna tip the scale in our favor here. We're making slightly smaller builds. So it's a module power of 10 instead of 7.5. So that and better modules hopefully will allow us to build slightly more compact things in the future. But yeah. Anyway, I am just rambling right now. So, yeah, that's gonna be the end of this episode. If you like my content, consider subscribing to my channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching and have a really nice day.